Welcome to the Real Estate Baller Show. If you ever like any of the video we posted, if you like this channel, can you do me a favor and hit that subscribe button? It helps us more than you know. And the bigger this channel gets, the more people we can help achieve financial freedom. Thank you and enjoy the episode.
We do have a ton of uncertainty domestically and internationally, obviously. And I think that's impacting certain consumer behaviors. But the lesson that I've taken away and the lessons that we're applying now, today, is confidence, consistency, and making sure you have sound processes in place. No fancy gimmicks, no cool, unique systems. All we're doing is we're advertising to who needs to see us and hear from us. We're making sure we're talking to them regularly. We're making sure everybody's getting followed up on. We're making sure everybody who can get an offer is getting an offer. The simple things. And these simple things are tried and tested. Regardless of what's going on out here, they deliver results. I think we'd all agree. Maybe the prices change, maybe the numbers change and fluctuate, right? But if you're doing the right things, the outcome will be hopefully a profitable business.
You know, I find that the biggest challenge for us investors or the people that we help in the team is that as the market turn, right? Just when COVID first hit and everything skyrocketed, we were not making high enough offers, so we were losing out on deals. Now we're starting to experience the other turn where we need to make lower offer, but that also going to cause us to lose out on deals. How do you handle that situation?
Yeah, it seems like us three on this call, we're all in sync. And I preface what I'm going to say with this. I'll be sure to calm everybody's nerves out there because there isn't a crisis on the horizon. From my perspective, I think it's like I mentioned the word frenzy. I think we had a frenzy and people were doing things that were, and the decisions they were making were driven by things that were outside of economic considerations. And that started like when the pandemic took off. And we made adjustments. Sometimes it felt like we were making them too late to increase our offers because we were getting beat out so often when it was as hot as it could get. But then we noticed that we had a couple of buys that we made in that period of time. And I'll just to put it out there in our market, I feel it peaked, let's say fourth quarter last year. I think that's where it really peaked. But there were properties in our inventory that we had paid a certain price for. We found that we went to sell them. They weren't moving like we anticipated. And that was the warning flag number one. And we always said in the short term, there'll probably be some deals that you're gonna take a beating on. And we started to feel that. So now that we are seeing the trend going the other way, we are going back to basics, as I mentioned. We're just kind of going back to our original formulas. We're not being as aggressive. We're generous with our offers. It is what it is. This is the market. These are the market conditions. We're still seeing multiple offers. We're still seeing highest and best. We're still seeing over asking in some scenarios. You can't run a business depending on it. And value increases are no longer going to cover for mistakes. So we're just playing it safe. We're still pretty aggressive, but nowhere near where we were in terms of the height of the frenzy for us. We're making adjustments, definitely.
Hey, thanks for tuning in today. I do have a favor to ask. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated with more amazing stories and insights from REBallers. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next video. This episode is brought to you by National Real Estate Insurance Group, a national independent insurance agency specifically for real estate investors. I personally use NREIG for my investment properties. They offer a low monthly payment option to help you to lower your cash out of pocket when buying an investment property. If you're looking for insurance coverage for your flips or your rental, reach out to them. You can click on the link in the show descriptions, or you can reach out to Jules at 816-946-8443.